Okay, for some reason I reached my maximum video shooting capacity. Yeah, don't know what happened, but probably because I had too many videos here that I had not removed from my device. Not very smart. Okay, so what I was talking about was winding a bobbin. And you'll see a small 3-minute video preceding this event. So I've taken the thread and I've put it on the spool pin on top. I've run over here to the top thread. Yeah, that thing that just escapes my mind. But you see this little thing right here. Okay, that little doodad. And then I've come over here to the bottom thread holder. All right. And now I've caught the little hole in the bobbin. Alrighty then. Now let's see, we've got to engage this so that it'll turn. Okay, so it's going to turn. And I'm just going to hand turn that a few turns. See me hand turning that a few turns? That way I can cut that tail off before I get it whipping around there like some kind of crazy thing. Okay, so here we go. There, there, there. Now, if you don't already know, this would normally be turned all the way to the right. I've turned it to the left to disengage the function of the needle. And I did that previous to setting up the winding process. Okay, here we go. That's pretty much all there is to it. Okay? And now I have me a nice loaded bobbin. There were a couple, but it's always good to have a loaded bobbin ready to go when you get everything done up. Okay, if you needed to know the threading process of this particular machine, get that needle engaged again. Now, this machine is not ready to sew. As you can see, I've still got the plate off the front. But let's thread it. Coming from the spool, we're going to go into the top guide, carefully making sure that we get between the discs, because if you don't get between the discs, you're not going to get tension. Make sure that your presser foot is up. Okay, put your finger on the thread. All right, I've got a, okay, this is hard to do with one hand. All right, putting your finger on the thread and pulling this. Okay, because I gotta get it to come. All right, and the reason you're pulling it is because at the time that you pull it, you're going to get it to jump behind this little hook, okay? So I've jumped it behind the little hook. Let me cut off some of this string because I've advanced it to a point that I have an extremely long tail. All right? Now, see where we're at? Get that in there, perspective for you. Okay, now on, this is going to be on here. You see that little hook right there? Okay, let's pretend that I just went down through that little hook. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go down through that little hook on the face. We're going to pretend that that's there. Using our imagination. This is like a children's video. We're going to use our imaginations. And then I'm going to catch, well, yeah, that little, it is really hard to do with one hand. Okay, see that little groove right there? All right, now, I'm assuming, I don't have the book to this machine, but just looking at it, and I see that the needle is already placed in with the eye facing forward. Make sure that you either look it up or you have the book. That your needle, the flat part of the needle, is facing in the proper direction. In this case, I would say make sure that the groove in the needle is facing forward. So you're going to thread it from front to back in this particular setup. Okay? And make sure that your needle is inserted properly. Now your bobbin is also going to need to spin in the proper direction in order for this machine to work properly. Okay, let's see. So it's cast off. Hang on, I gotta pause this for just a second so I can figure this out. Okay. The way it looks to me, and I'm gonna have to double check this, so let's not quote me on this video. I'll do an update and make sure. But it looks like to me that we should be spinning in a counterclockwise direction. But that I'm going to have to check. I don't have a manual for this particular machine. And I've never used a Spartan before. So that is going to be something that I have to double check on. But when you do go in, see, you're going to have to catch that little groove. Okay. So any questions with that? Hopefully I will answer that when I set this machine up to use it for real. Okay, thank you for watching and please subscribe. Have a great day.